So I'm hearing on Wednesday the 4th and Thursday the 5th, who am I? And that sort of speaks for itself, I guess. I have you analyzing who you are. What sense of identity are you comfortable with, and what are you not comfortable with? But also, how have you grown? What have you been doing? Now, a lot of people get confused. It's like if somebody were to come up and ask you, well, who are you? You would say, well, I'm a lawyer. That's not who you are. That's what you do. And they would say, well, who are you? And you would be like, well, I enjoy fishing and I like going to the beach. It's like, well, that's still not who you are. It's sort of it's like one question after another. It's like many, many layers to this onion. So you're trying to figure out, who exactly am I? And I have you reverting back to childhood, which can mean that you're spending some time with family or in your hometown, or memories are coming to the surface. For some of you, it's because you're dealing with a similar situation with your child or a child or younger person in your circle. And so for these couple of days, okay, Wednesday the 4th, Thursday the 5th, Friday the 6th, you're looking at the situations that these kids are going through or that you went through, and you're figuring out ultimately, what does it mean for your own growth? And once I feel you embracing that, I think you're coming to terms a little bit more with what is written within your life contract. Meaning, why did you come to Earth, and how are you supposed to utilize all of your lessons and all of your growth to ultimately not only do it for you, but to give it out to others, to help others to evolve. And so you're figuring this out. I don't see you putting it into practice yet, but it's definitely like, you got some more pieces to the puzzle. On Monday the 9th, I'm hearing that there's an investment opportunity, but I also have you looking backward at what you've been doing up until this point with your finances and with your work. And I have someone trying to talk you into something and you being walled off. It's almost like, I don't want to say that. It's like, don't be a square man, It's like, you got to think outside the box sometimes. You're just like, this is what I do for my career. This is what I do with my money. This is where it's supposed to be going. These are the bills I pay. This is my retirement fund. And it's like you have this investment opportunity and somebody or something is coming to you and showing you, and you're just so almost like numb and walled off to it that you're not getting the bigger picture. And considering what happened earlier in the week, I'm a little surprised that you would not be watching, okay, for like, oh, what's next? But you're not. So pay attention, be more mindful. What is the universe trying to show you? You don't have to jump in. You don't have to empty out your bank account and put money down on it, but you should analyze what the possibilities are and what you would be comfortable with, and really intuitively what you feel you're being told to do. So there's more talk of you needing to listen on Tuesday the 10th to that, okay? And listen to others or even talk to others about it. You have expansion opportunity here on Wednesday the 11th, but you are going to have some unfinished business that you need to get rid of before you can completely expand. And what I'm hearing is that you may need to be honest, okay? So they said, just make sure you're being honest about the whole thing. That looked to me like for many of you, we may be talking about communicating with a spouse. You may have to really step up to the plate and say, look, this is what I want to do. This is what it's going to cost, and I think for many of you, you don't want to rock the boat. It's kind of like status quo. Look, I'm married. Right now we don't have any major problems. I don't want to come with this big new change. Nobody likes financial change. Oh, well, that's life, Things are supposed to grow and change.